Hello, my name is Farukh. I am an Access student. I am a pre-service teacher and a senior at Miras University. And today I want to present you my research topic, which is challenges with learning management system navigation due to low internet literacy. So what is LMS? Learning management system is a technology what is used to organize, document, control, report on, and provide educational courses, training programs, or advancement opportunities. And one of the brightest examples of learning management system you can see here in this window, in the search bar, which is coursera.org, and below the search bar you can see the label of Google Classroom, which is actually education management system, but it also refers to um, learning technologies, educational technologies. Moodle and Canvas are also the best examples, the brightest examples of LMSs, which are used by a lot of institutions. And dealing with the learning management systems, what challenges students might encounter, and what might be the challenges for teachers who guide students in the educational process. So the main and the common, I think, is lack of experience, which comes after low digital literacy, which means not knowing interface language and not knowing the meaning of the buttons, not knowing the consequences of their actions as they, for example, if they click at the button and they don't understand which will follow next. And of course, in this era, in this digital era, students deal with YouTube. They fewer of them have social media platforms, social media accounts, and they are just fine with the social media. But when it comes to LMS, they got stuck because of the complexity of platform layout. Learning management systems are really complex in their terms, as you can see in the next slide, uh, which is the mobile view of Canvas. And you can see the first screenshot I highlighted in the bottom left corner, the navigation bar. Pressing one of the buttons, after pressing one of the buttons, the next window appears, which has also a lot of functions, a lot of navigation functions, a lot of buttons here. And after clicking at the assignments, next thing is just a nightmare for students, and after seeing which their face become like a sticker, like in the picture right next to the window of the canvas. So we can see here a lot of writing, a lot of links, and almost the whole curricula here, after seeing which, and it's not really easy to follow. It's not really easy to navigate, even though learning management systems or a lot of LMSs that are used in institutions are certified by Quality Matters. Quality Matters is a organization which deals with organizing and certifying courses, certifying online platforms for them to be easy to understand for students, and easy to navigate, and for them to work well. So in order to guide students in the LMS, and to know, we have to know the way how they perceive information, which is actually a huge field in neurobiology. Um, as we can see here, that the principles of neuroaesthetics and a science of decision making, claims that the most efficient way that we perceive information is by sight, as in this analogy which is made in computer terms, that we perceive the most amount of information by sight, and the little uh, white corner in the left bottom corner, uh, the little circle is actually information that we aware of after perceiving the whole picture, after perceiving the abundance of information. 0.7 is a percentage of information in which we are aware of. So um, there are two modes of processing information: perceived information, which are pre-attentive, which is system 1, and attentive, which is system 2. So after we perceive information, our instant reaction is system 1, which is really fast and efficient, usually emotional, which is followed by impulses, habits, beliefs, stereotypes, and which are usually subconscious. We're not thinking of something, we're not analyzing. It's just something which is eye-catchy and drags or grabs our attention. An attentive one is something which is effortful. We have to make some calculations, logical. For example, if we as teachers create a web page, create exercises for students, we use our attentive processing. We analyze the curricula, we prepare something for the further destination for students, and when they see this web page, their instant reaction is what happens in their brain, what process happens in their brain, which is system 1. So, next slide. And in guiding students, we have to understand what are the processes happening in their mind in order to provide the fastest and more practical and efficient instructions. We have to know that we have to understand the process or the characteristics that trigger system 1, and which are color, form, spatial orientation, shape, size, length, width, spatial position, and Gestalt principle, and motion. So these are eye-catchy and which causes the first reaction of a student. And we can say that symbols are more easy to read and more understandable for students, that their brain process faster, so we can use them as the home symbol, for example. And as when a student knows that after pressing a home button, he will the home button will appear, the home page will appear, and he will feel more comfortable. And whatever situation or whenever he runs into an advertisement or some commercials, or he put the wrong button, for example, he knows that when he clicks at the home button, he will feel comfortable because he will see the picture which he used to see, which is more acquainted and familiar to him. And to conclude with, there are some statements I would like to emphasize is for teachers to be well acquainted with the virtual environment themselves, know the specific vocabulary of platform layout, and understanding psychology of data visualization provide with fulcrum or foundation. and using data visualization techniques to train spatial orientation and long-term perspective, which the last two statements actually the things that we spend more time talking about. So that's it. Thank you for your attention. I was happy to present this to you. I hope to see you someday offline. Thanks for your attention.